Hey, buddy, I see here I have a quick tip for you for the dreaded blink. Now, my buddy Mia did this shoot here. So we have a headshot shoot, right? Looks pretty good, right? She looks great here. But if you look at the one that I really want to use, that's this one. And she's in focus and her eyes are closed. So how do we put these two together? Well, what I'm going to do is first is I'm going to grab both of the files. I'm going to bring both of the files inside of Photoshop. Now that we have both of them open there, we can go ahead and just select Open Image. We'll assume that we're not making any changes to this. Now, both of the files are here. Now, this is the one that I want to use on top of this one, right? So what I'll do is I'll select the first one and I'm going to switch to the Move tool. Having the Move tool selected, I'm going to single click right on the center and I'm going to drag it on top of the new image. If I want to keep it centered, I could always just hold down the Shift key before I let go here, and it'll automatically center it. It doesn't really matter because we're going to have to align the two of these anyway. So from here, let's go ahead and make this a little bigger so you guys can see. And now I want to take these two images and I want to auto align them. So having the Move tool selected, I'm going to select the first one, Shift click the second one. Now they're both selected. With two layers selected using the Move tool, you'll see a bunch of different options here for alignment, the last of which is this Auto Align section. Click on this, and we're going to use the Auto option and let Photoshop do its thing here. Now, watch this as I twirl this layer off and on. Before, after, before, after. So this is the layer that I want to use here, so I need to hide this temporarily. Holding down the Option key, I'm going to go down to the mask, and I'm going to click on the mask icon. By holding down the Option key when you click on the mask, it automatically creates the mask and hides it from view. Now that I have that mask selected, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to make sure that I have a solid brush, and I'll even make it a little bit bigger still. Using the color of white with that solid brush, I'll go back in here and I'll paint the person. Now, you want to be very, very careful. I'm going to make this a lot smaller and make sure that I paint all the way to the very edge. This is where the devil's in the details. You want to zoom in here and make sure that you get everything. You see right here, this one section? That doesn't look so good, right? It looks like it's a complete cutout. So you want to make sure you get even smaller and get as much as you can on that element. Once you get as much as you want, then you're going to have to hide some of that. So I usually paint it with a solid brush. Then I'll grab this brush and make it softer. Once I make it softer, I'm going to switch to black to hide. Because look, there's a big section right there that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to grab this, make it a lot smaller, and then just come over here and just softly hide those edges. Once we've done that, we'll do a twirl before and after. Looks pretty good. I'm not worried about the white edges in the corner because chances are what I'm going to do here is I'll just switch back over to my crop tool, right? And bring this in just a little bit tighter. Bring this up, double click, and we're done.